In this session, I'm going to talk about traffic and scaling the profitable and responsible way. This is kind of the longest title of any of the videos, but it's actually really important to really understand this, and that's why I have this right at the beginning of this whole module on scaling and traffic. So I'm going to talk specifically about paid traffic and how it'll get you started fast, because I know a lot of people want to get started fast. Okay, they want to start earning some income, they want to see some results, and paid traffic is what's going to get you there. And the nice thing is you don't have to spend a ton of money. But scaling responsible will keep you in business. That's the issue. Is what happens is when people learn this model, they learn that the paid traffic can work so well that they try to start scaling and they do it the wrong way. Why we scale slow? For long-term growth and stability. So let's talk about that paid traffic. If you've gone through the system, you've gone through a lot of the videos and the trains, you pretty much know right now kind of what the model is about buying traffic. We create these post-income streams, and they can really be created immediately. You never know which one of your posts or article is going to go viral or is going to start getting a lot of engagement and will actually start creating you a profit. And it doesn't take much testing to find a profit stream. And once you get that profit stream going, you can run that for a long time, months and even sometimes years in some case. So let me tell you again and warn you kind of what happens is people who start these streams, you get these started with paid Facebook traffic. So you'll be spending money on Facebook and you'll be setting a budget, and the goal is to get these for 1 cent or less and then get them for fractions of pennies. And you can do that following our system and our methods. But you don't need to spend a lot of money, like I just said, to get a post-income stream going. But you do need to test and be patient, especially when you're starting out new. It can be a little frustrating. Maybe you're new at this and you're learning, and maybe you start doing an ad and you freak out when you first get going and you see it's going for like 5 to 12 cents and you don't let it run long enough and then you cancel it. So just trust the system, think long term, and follow just kind of the path that we take you down, and realize that not everything you do is going to be a winner, but you will get some winners if you stick with this and take it long term. But I'm going to caution you about something, because one of the things you've got to do is you've got to watch your analytics. That's actually the next module after this one, because understanding your analytics and what you're making or losing or spending for every post that you're paying for is super critical. If you just go with your gut feeling, you're going to struggle in this business. So we're going to show you a really easy way to trust your analytics, and I've got a spreadsheet that you can keep track of things, and you'll know which things are winners and which things are losers. All right, see this guy right here, he's pretty sad. The reason why he's sad is this is what happens when you scale without regard. So this tends to be a business where you start to buy a little traffic and boom, you have something take off, and then you think, man, all I got to do is throw a bunch more money at it and I'll make a bunch more money. And that is kind of the thinking, and that's actually what a lot of us used to do a couple of years ago, even here on Facebook. And it seemed like Facebook didn't really care. We could just throw a ton of money at it and we'd make a bunch of money. We'd get so here's the trap. We'd find a profit stream, and it was a really good viral article, and we'd just start dumping a ton of money into it and just milking it for all it's worth. Maybe spending even up to $1,000 a day, even $3,000 a day just for one article. But it would soon get on the radar, and it pretty soon would just dwindle and die, and it would cause lots of other issues. And so it was really easy to get caught in the trap of just thinking you could throw more money at something willy-nilly and still make this business profitable, and you just can't. And you'll be sorely disappointed if you go out there and you try to scale something, and then that one article goes away, and then your income is just completely dropped because you just focused on the one. It's better to have a roundabout approach and get several income streams growing. I should say, grow your grow your paid Facebook ads slow. Not grown, grow. Grown, if you don't do it, you're going to be groaning a lot because you'll have some problems with Facebook. So you want to start at $5 per ad for a lot of your ads, and don't go much over about $25 to $35. Now, when I get into the modules where I talk about specifically how to do this, pay really close attention. There's many ads that will spend $5 and it will make $87 profit. There's some will spend $25 and it'll get us a $10 profit, or a decent return. Think about that. When you invest money in the stock market, what's a good return, right? You're lucky to maybe get 5%, 6%. You put your money in the bank, you get less than 1%. Well, do you think it's good to spend $10 and make $5, spend $10 and make $3, spend $10 and make $12? Heck yeah, any investor would take that type of return any day. And sometimes you have big winners. Sometimes you spend $10 and you make $100. So I just want you to keep that in mind, though, is that you want to set these profit streams up, and so that these profit streams are making about $10 to $50 a day. These $10 to $50 a day are a lot better than making $600 a day. I promise you. After years of doing this, we've learned this lesson the hard way. So when you get big, here's another tip for you. When you get big, still try to keep each ad account spending less than about $1,000 per day to keep under the radar. Or don't go, when you get to that $1,000 mark, don't scale too much faster, too fast. Then you kind of get on the radar, and then you're a little bit more under scrutiny, and you have some more issues. The good thing is, once you start getting at these levels, Facebook gives you an account rep, and you have extra support and people that you can work with. But it seems to be that getting on the radar mark, it gets to be about that $1,000 a day, maybe even $500 a day sometimes. So, just take it slow. I would definitely go from 500 to 1,000 very slow. And I'm going to show you specifically with a brand new account that you take it really slow with a brand new account, because brand new accounts need to build up some history in them. Now, here's the good news is you can use multiple Facebook accounts. So as you scale this out, you may have multiple Facebook accounts where you're spending $500 a day. And let me stop for a second, because I know some of you are going, oh my gosh, $500 a day. But when you're spending $500 a day and you're bringing back in $700, $800 in profit, that's worth it, right? Or even $1,000 in profit, that's worth it, right? So I just wanted to kind of maybe change your thinking here a little bit. But once you scale and get big, you can have multiple ad accounts going, and you will want to do that so you spread out your business. Now, let's go back to the scaling slow for long-term growth. Again, I'm going to harp on this. We've been doing this for a long time now. Just trust us. Just trust in the system and trust about the slow growth. It's way better to grow slow than it is to grow fast, because simply if you grow too fast, growing too fast gets your Facebook ad account shut down, and it can get shut down fast. Even scaling slow, you'll probably get an ad account shut down. Here's the deal. It's just part of doing this business. It used to kind of really stress me out when I first started this, but if you just go into this expecting you're going to get some ad accounts shut down, you'll get some of them back, some of them you'll never get back, but we have solutions for this, and that's the good thing of you being in the Viral Site system, is we have this whole network of people that work together. We're going to show you how to get multiple Facebook accounts the legal way and how to really spread your risk. And if you scale slow and you're smart and you're responsible, you'll be in this business for a long, long, long time. So that's kind of all I have to say about traffic and scaling the profitable and responsible way. Really pay attention inside the mastermind group, really get plugged in and learn, because things change all the time with Facebook, and we're going to share our strategies, and we'd like you to share your strategies as well inside the group. All right, everybody, we'll see you on the next session. This is getting excited. We're actually going to start launching some of our campaigns.